Howdy everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I am excited to see what house I get. I'm gonna answer this quiz honestly. Uh, I really like blue, so I'm partial to uh Ravenclaw, but I know that personally I'm a bit more of a Hufflepuff. So I
I'm
will be
looking
happy with
forward to
either of those.
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. Your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Wait, what? Oh. I love his voice. What is it? What is it? Do you have curiosity, daring, loyalty, or ambition? I am a pretty curious George. But one of these two, boop.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
I try my best.
You do not give up easily, do you?
Nope.
You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Ooh. Ah, yeah. Okay, yep, we got Hufflepuff. I thought there were 4 questions. I only answered 2. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm cool with Hufflepuff. Plus, I really like the house. Hufflepuff! Aww. I love my little robe. These look like very nice people.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Bitch!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
If you guys want me to want to see me play the Quidditch game that came out a couple months ago, let me know.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
She
Nice to
seems
meet you
like
as well, Professor.
she seems like a nice
As
lady.
Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Oh yeah, make me do it. The guy who's never been in here before. I guess it's a good thing I
Well done.
did it then. I don't
Now
know.
go on
I don't
in
know
and
what I'm
get some
saying.
sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Thank you, Mrs. Weasley. God, that's so pretty! I love that. I want that as like my computer background. Damn.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Look at this. It's so warm and inviting. And soft. They got apples. Fuji. My personal favorite. Ooh, Fuji, Red Delicious are usually pretty soggy. I'm just going off on apples now. Some free tea. This is adorable. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking around. I know there's plenty of secrets in Hogwarts, and we'll get to as many as I can. I will have another apple. Look at this! Like, okay, full transparency, I did get Hufflepuff before, but it's been a while. Oh, this is so pretty. The stained glass windows. This game is so cool. Okay, I guess I can't do those yet. Okay, let's, yeah. Let's keep it moving. Oh, interested. If I can fucking read, Jesus. Introduce yourself to Adelaide, introduce yourself to Arthur, and introduce yourself to Lenora.
Good, isn't it?
Your owl is adorable. Look at that fluffy face.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is.
Oh.
Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I feel that.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
I won't.
meeting you,
I
Lenora.
won't leave her.
Of course. Adieu.
Or I won't keep her. I like her. She's nice. I relate to that girl. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, it just went up there. Goodbye, watering can. Okay, sorry, whoever's tea this is, I hope you don't mind. Okay.
What's this?
Look at the little dancing cactus.
Transfiguration when she was
Sorry, I'm just kind of toying around. I don't know why.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yeah.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Her line reading is it maybe it's just because I'm I have this like AI paranoia lately of just like what. I mean, it's pretty easy to tell, but it sounds like her lines were AI, but I know it's probably just like a bunch of different takes of the same lines, cut together. Not super well. I'll ask about her uncle.
Everything's all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
If you say so.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
You know what? I will go back and ask that other girl about being a Ravenclaw. What was her name? Lenora? Hello? Oh. Oh. I can't talk to her anymore. Ooh, apple. Alright.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Ooh.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes.
I think I'll do my best.
By the way, really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm not trying to be mean. Well, it's a fictional character, but like he looks and sounds like a discount Urkel from Family Matters.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts
I love
are
animals.
incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring
Don't
home
know
a
what any of
Puffskein
those are.
once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever
Have
had
you
a
ever
pet?
had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the Puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice
Good luck,
meeting
Arthur.
you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Oh, I know my way around. Don't
Is
worry.
the new Hufflepuff out of bed?
At least somewhat.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I hear ya. I hear ya. Oh, hello. Goodbye. All right.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Cool.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
My owls.
WLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary
Oh.
wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
I make my own destiny. That goes for everyone out there. You are your own person.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
In the words of John Sean,
That should be motherfucking witchcraft!
that shit be motherfucking witchcraft.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Coolio. Oh. I kind of like this segment too. Wait a minute. Revelio. Come on. I saw it. Ah.
This way.
Hopefully, this episode will get to, like, play on our own a little bit more instead of just sitting through tutorials the whole time.
Opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Sitting quiet during these cutscenes, if you can't tell by me interrupting constantly, is a bit of a struggle.
When I was a student, using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm trying. I saw a chest. Ooh, apple.
Simply cast Revelio on it,
Yeah.
and we'll see what
I
the guide says.
already tried this twice. House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like picked dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. I don't know what that word is, but it sounds lovely. I do like plums. Oh, I can see. Okay, I can see through my face. Okay, boop. Oh. New glasses. They look like Harold Potter.
Clever, isn't it?
Nuts!
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I'm always up for an opportunity to stuff some nuts in my mouth. Oh, I love those puzzles. However, the math hurts my brain.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
There we go.
flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Boop. Oh. Central Hall. There we go. Oh. Percy, what you doing, buddy? My lizard is just kind of banging on the side of his cage.
Quite the time saver. These
Oh, I should have added him to my little thing.
Hall.
Ah.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle.
I think
from Central Hall.
I think we are right at the end of the tutorial,
Always
please and
something
thank you.
happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My favourite room in the school is the library.
That should be all for now.
Woohoo!
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Good. Can you tell me more about
What will I learn
charms?
in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
The British are an odd species. Nobody will ever understand their language, but it's nice to hear.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
However, since they're children, I doubt there's beer, actual beer.
Additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He did say not to really tell anyone. I trust Professor Weasley.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
There we go.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
He did
I'm
indeed.
afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Yeah, more tutorials.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me,
Yep.
as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Professor Fig. Didn't mean to launch that. Okay.
Revelio.
Who? Haha! I knew there was a thing over here. I could almost swear that there was a thing with this that made the mermaid spin.
Everybody knows you're in remedial potion.
Maybe I just can't do it yet. I doubt I can leave the room, but I wonder if I can just kind of go, okay, I get it.
You find it hard to get the right consistency in a confusing...
Oh, wrong button.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I
Mm.
didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
I do not
Understood,
trust Black.
Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the
Seems like a
benefit of an
dick.
exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Ah. Got it. Just equipping
the
a
map
thing.
is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
And
Now,
it will.
Sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
I'm excited
You'll
for that
enjoy
one.
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yeah, ooh. Okay. What was I gonna say? Balls. Oh, right. I remember now. I was going to... Whoops. I was going to mention that I actually have the Harry Potter Fan Club app. I don't use it very often, but I did use it to kind of take the test and get my own wand. So whenever we do get to Hogsmeade, I am going to be making that. And I'm very excited to get it. That is a lovely loot. Wait, is that a lute? Or is that a mandolin? I could legit fall asleep just standing there. Jesus. So much, like, so much work was put into the detail of this game. There is a stone carving petting a stone carving dragon. Stone carving man petting, or, I don't know. It's just cool. All this is so cool. Oh no, it's the clown Mad Hatter guy. Okay, good. He disappeared. Right, these. I can't do these yet. Dang it. So much is locked out this early. Oh wait, I can do the... Where is it? Ah, there we go. Okay, I forgot I could do that. I have entered! Haha! Ow. My ankles. Combat roll. Sorry! I didn't do it. Just fuck. I'm here for defense against the dark arts.
Is that all you've got?
Ooh.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
She does not care about
You may
that.
be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprise
Haha.
opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be talking into the mic.
Levioso!
Boom. Baby.
Something a little larger.
I don't know what that was. Okay.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Bam.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yep, I need a
This
yellow.
time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
I thought Levioso was purple.
A surprise. Good. Now, well done.
Boom.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Nice to meet you, Sebastian.
I want a fair duel.
Sebastian Swallow.
So, basic cast and Protego. You may begin.
This should be lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Let me ask you your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner.
I wrecked
You
him.
get as good as you get.
Look at that smug smile on my face.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Professor
Oh.
Hagrid. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A
Fair
classroom
enough.
duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Neato. Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Agreed. And on that note, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you all had a good time, and I'm excited to get to the next class. I really don't have much to say. I'm going to record the next episode like right after this one, so I just kind of want to get to it. Okay. So if you enjoyed and stick around, I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.